I just think we need more of this in hip hop. You know, we glorify the wrong stuff. Wack 100 basically checks Akademiks for calling Big Meech a hero. So if y'all don't know Big Meech, BMF, the whole BMF story, 50 Cent done a whole series on this guy. Akademiks slips up and says, yo, Big Meech is a hero. Wack 100 had to step in. I respect this from Wack 100.
Big Meech is a hero. Like, what's going on? You got to tell me why.
Big Meech, for one, let's get one thing right. Big Meech is nowhere near the hero story. Right?
Facts.
He was a hustler.
Facts.
You cannot place a dude in the hero side, right, that went to jail for flooding our communities with crack, fucking up our women and our children.
It's sad that something like this is so rare in the hip hop space nowadays. We're at a space where you can't even say the obvious because people are going to come back and say and respond, oh, well, Big Meech, he sold drugs to take care of his people and he's trying to feed his family and he's a hood legend. No. The people who sold drugs, crack to their own community, effectively helped destroy those communities. Now, you can say, oh, well, the government, Ronald Reagan, Iran-Contra, the Nicaraguans, at the end of the day, you still picked up the pack and sold it to your own people. And yeah, that's what really destroyed a bunch of black communities. So yeah, even someone like Akademiks, I know it's easy to talk down on him, but he's not the only person who will call these types of figures heroes or look at them like that. And you can say, oh, well, he did a turkey drive and a toy drive in the hood. Does the good outweigh the bad? Those little turkey drives and backpack drives, back to school drives that he did that outweigh the bad that he's done? The fact that this is even controversial to say nowadays, because you're looking down on people who are doing what they have to do to feed their family, the fact that it's controversial says a lot about where we are as a culture.
Let's not do that. Yeah, where we come from in these streets, people going to look up to it because it's money, right? But no, it's nothing he's done to this date to say he's a hero. For us to say that, then we got our youth wrong, bro.
Facts. Okay. Now I hear what you're saying with that.
Beautifully said. Act don't know what to think. Yes, bro, he's not a hero. And the reason why Act even feels so comfortable to call someone like that a hero is because how other similar figures are treated. None of those guys are heroes for what they've done. Yes, they made a lot of money. Yes, they were able to feed their family, because that's what people are going to say, oh, he's feeding his family. No, they're not heroes. None of them. Them firefighters in the Palisades and in Altadena, those are the heroes. Heroic acts, actual heroic acts. The teachers who are in those inner city schools who actually are there because they want to be there, they can go work somewhere else. Private school, they can go work at a university, but they like, no, I want to make the change right here. Those is the heroes. A dude like Big Meech or these rappers or these street guys, they're rich. They may be rich, but they're not heroes. They shouldn't be applauded. Even if they start doing good things, fine, that's good. Change your life, turn it around. That's just how I feel.
Culture usually rocks with them. Why are people turning, like, look, we had Sexy Red said, hey, listen, when's the Welcome Home concert? I'm going to perform for free. Hold on. You want me to read you the lineup? The lineup is crazy.
You got to. And that's a lot of them people, that's yet to see. We're going to see what happens. One or two of them get to pulling out, shit might go soft.
Ain't nobody pulling out. Like, it's Big Meech.
Big Meech ain't nobody but a drug dealer.
It's Big Meech. It's Big Meech. And again, Big Meech is someone who's been idolized and almost martyred in rap songs. I think I'm Big Meech. And on all the Jeezy records, he's been like martyred in rap song. And this is why I say about rap music, and this is why I say I don't respect certain things in rap music. People have officially martyred guys like Big Meech. And I don't want to just pick on Big Meech. He's not the only one. To where you have people who really believe that these are people. Oh, it's Big Meech. It's Big. Thank you, Wack 100, for saying like, Wack 100 is like, you keep saying it's Big Meech in all caps. Like it's, bro, Big Meech ain't nothing but what?
Meech ain't nobody but a drug dealer. That's it. Remember, he never made it in the music. Jeezy made a right turn down with Coach K, went straight to Def Jam, right? Blues eventually ended up going to jail and going bad and telling himself, right? So now let's do the math, right? Meech was a drug dealer. He was successful at it to a certain extent. That's what he was. He can't show me where he built some schools and went over here and did something for the kids. You know what I mean? When crack hit the streets, right? Our women, they smoke it, pregnant, they fuck the community up. I ain't knocking his hustle, but I gotta call a spade a spade. You're not gonna get Wack 100's voice out there to these youngsters calling a drug dealer a hero, bro.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wack 100. And this is part of the point that I make. So that's why when you hear me speak on things like GNX, Kendrick's GNX, and there's certain features that are on there, and I don't really want to hear that type of stuff. And what these types of people do, like, especially in LA, watching guys like Freeway Rick Ross, watching his interviews. Freeway Rick Ross explains that, when he was out there doing what he did in the streets, people who helped him distribute it were the local gangs. I know I have some old heads who watch. Think about all the black communities that you grew up in or that you may have seen or known when you were younger. Even me, when I lived in Inglewood or when I lived like on Crenshaw and 63rd, I remember it being, well, at least the block I lived on, majority black. Even as early as the 2000s, when I'm living in Inglewood, it's like a black community. We walk home from school, it's blacks, it's Mexicans, but it's mostly black where I was at. We go out to the Candy Lady house, she black. We walk into our friend's house, gathering all our friends, mobs of black kids. That really don't exist no more. And that's me talking about the 2000s. So think about the people who was born in the 60s and the 70s. When they grew up, they had whole black, not just streets. I'm talking about streets and little pockets of LA that are black. Born in the 60s and 70s, you talking about whole neighborhoods that's black. Part of what destroyed that was the drug dealing. So to like martyr these people or the people who helped them do that to the community and like turn families and dads and mothers into fiends, sure, at the end of the day, it's the individual's choice to do the drug or not. But you led them to that. Like you assisted in that for your own enrichment. Like, and in the hip hop community, we martyr these people like they're somebody. I don't get it, man. This is like the part of hip hop culture that just needs to completely be wiped out. Like this whole idolization of this type of stuff, this is straight degenerative behavior. And it's behavior that's destroyed like some of our strongest communities, especially, I mean, in LA for sure. I'm just talking about me. Shout out to Wack 100 for saying what needs to be said, man. I mean, this is like, this goes on a Wack 100 greatest hits, man. So anyways, that's all I gotta say about that. What y'all think? Big Meech, is he a hero? Y'all see him as a hero? I don't know the whole Big Meech story. So maybe he did open a school. Maybe he did open a bank. Maybe he did get some people out of jail who were wrongfully convicted. Does that outweigh the bad that was done? And I'm not trying to just pick on Big Meech. I don't really know this guy. I only know him from rap songs, but I know enough to know this ain't somebody to be idolizing. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Be sure to subscribe if you have not already. Top5rapwebsite.com. Peace.